There are many interesting museums to visit in Copenhagen. In this video, I'll show you one of the best ones I found there, the SMK Museum. We caught the morning harbour bus to Nordre Tollbod and then walked from there to the museum. The walk took about 30 minutes and we saw some interesting street art on the way. We also walked past Rosenborg Castle, which is a large palace that houses the Danish crown jewels.
We arrived at the museum.
SMK is Denmark's national gallery and houses a huge collection of Danish and international art. An adult ticket costs 130 Danish kroner, which is about 15 British pounds, but entry to the museum is free for children. The original museum was built in the late 1800s in an Italian Renaissance style. A large modern extension was added in the 1990s to house the modern art collection. The two buildings are connected by a street of sculptures, which stretches the entire length of the museum. The modern section also has a large shop that sells lots of art supplies, posters, postcards and books. SMK's collection of more than 200,000 artworks was once owned by the Danish kings. The collection was gifted to the people of Denmark in the 1800s. Only a small part of it is actually on display in the museum as the collection is so big. The modern art collection mostly focuses on modern Danish art. I thought it was really interesting. There are lots of different items on show, not just paintings, but photographs, sculptures and installations too. The galleries were very bright and spacious. This collection of abandoned chairs made me think about who had sat on them in the past and why each chair had been thrown away. It was helpful to have explanations available for each piece of art as the message or meaning sometimes wasn't so obvious. This display of 8 mirrors resting on a pile of rock crystals was made by an American artist called Robert Smithson, who was interested in geology and science. I really enjoyed the modern art displays and found them very inspiring. You can use the bridge to cross from the modern extension to the main museum. The older building houses a huge collection of European art that is grouped by century. I was pleased I brought my sketchbook with me as there were so many interesting things to draw. I like to collect ideas as inspiration for my own artwork. The SMK Museum wasn't very busy when we visited, so I got a clear view of the paintings and didn't need to rush my sketches. Some of the paintings on show were by famous artists I had learned about before, like Edvard Munch and Henri Matisse. By now I was feeling quite inspired to begin my own painting. Before leaving the museum, we stopped at their restaurant called Cafeteria for lunch. I thought this cafe looked pretty cool. It was big, bright and stylish with large lights in all shapes and sizes. In addition to a great selection of breads and pastries, you could also order hot or cold food from the menu. My sister tried their cardamom bread and thought this was very tasty.
This is a cardamom bread. It's like cinnamon bread but with cardamom.
My mum chose chicken and pork wontons in a root broth paired with sourdough bread. She really enjoyed this dish. My cream-covered mascarpone pancakes were excellent. They were soft and fluffy and gave me the energy boost I needed.
Chocolate.
I thought Cafeteria was a very nice museum cafe. I really enjoyed my lunch there. This was a great end to a morning spent exploring a large and very interesting art museum. This is a great place to visit on a rainy day as there is so much to see. If you enjoy art, I recommend you add SMK to your list of places to visit for your next trip to Copenhagen.
If you like this video, please subscribe down below.